producing.
Here's the thing about reading. You can look at a book all you want, but if you don't read the book, it's never going to give up its secrets. So that's why when you're outside of class, I'm going to ask that you read about 60 pages a week. And if you feel like that's excessive, that's about 9 pages a day. If you do a little bit each day, it's not so bad. For those of you who are readers, hopefully it should be like a little gift, like you get permission to read. I know with all the responsibilities I have, when I take the time to read, sometimes I feel guilty that I'm reading a book instead of doing something else. So hopefully you look forward to getting into these books. I know sometimes it takes about 50 pages for them to give themselves up, but other ones, maybe you get into it right away. So what we're going to do then for reading is 2 things. You're going to read 2 books throughout the course of the semester. You may choose to end up reading more. But weekly, what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to want you to use this document to give me a little idea of what it is that you are reading, okay? Not just what you're reading, but responding to the text, what you're getting out of it, questions you have, challenges you're finding. And during the time, over the weeks while you're reading, periodically we'll check in as a class, or maybe just you and I will talk about your book. But I don't want to just send you off to read a book and come back and report. I'm not interested whether you like the book. I'm not interested whether you don't like the book, but I am interested in what you can steal from the book. Like, what meaning can you make from reading one of these science fiction books, all right? Because they are all filled with pretty provocative, interesting ideas. So that being said, let's take a look through this here. 65 pages a week, so that's about 10 pages a day. I know I'm getting my math all messed up here, but forgive me. Write about what you read, or you can listen to your books. It's fine with me. It doesn't matter to me. You may not know the pages, so give it about an hour, or maybe more like 90 minutes of listening to a book, because people to read 60 pages or so probably takes a little bit more than an hour. You could also do response videos if you wanted to use Loom or WeVideo or something, and post a link in here. That would be fine with me as well, because I'm not grading you on your writing. I'm grading you on the content of what you're talking about or writing. So if there's somebody else who's reading the same book, I'd love for you to work together. Maybe record the 2 of you having a video chat about it, or maybe set a time to chat with me about your book and what you're getting out of it. There are lots of ways for you to show what you're getting out of this book. The easiest is probably for you to read and type these things out, but it is up to you how you want to do it. So what have I got for you? Starting next week, so that means you should be getting your book today. If you are virtual, then I'm going to start putting the books down in the office for you to pick up, and I'll be in contact with those of you who have not gotten books yet. And I do have some different ideas for what you could write about each week. I'm looking for about 100 words, which is, half of a page. It's not much, or about 2 minutes or so of you responding to it. So why'd you pick this book? What do you think of it so far? Is there anything confusing about it? Tell me about the best character and scene in the story so far. Tell me about 2 big ideas. By the time you get to week 3, we will have done Wall-E, and we probably will have done another story. And we will have talked about themes and big ideas and symbols and that kind of thing. So ultimately with these novels, I'm going to ask you to write about 2 themes and 2 symbols from the book and what the author may be saying about them. So midway through the book here would be a good idea for you to have an idea of what you might end up writing about or doing your assignment on. Week 4, pick a response of your own. At this point in the book, you should probably have a good idea of what you want to talk about. You can recycle any of the prompts from before. And then after you finished it, week 5, so mid-October, I'm going to ask you to tell me what you got out of reading this book and why you would or would not recommend it to somebody else. That's it. Like, these are just to, check in, see that you're reading the book, and to give you an idea of how to engage your brain with it. There could be better questions out there, but these are enough to kind of get you connected to it. If you feel like they don't do the job for you, then let me know. Maybe we can figure something out. And I would tell you that if you finish your book early, you can let me know. And if you finish it like in 2 weeks, I'm probably not going to have you journal. I will probably give you the novel assignment and let you work ahead and get that done. Especially if you're virtual. If you want to blow through a book and then do the assignment, and if you do them well, then I'm probably not going to ask any more of you. Like, you should be rewarded for putting the time in and putting that intelligence and effort into it, not punished and made to drag yourself over 5 weeks of reading a book. So go ahead, blow through a book. I like nothing more than reading a book quickly and doing nothing else. So let me know if you have questions, but otherwise, as soon as you get your books, you should start filling these out.
to be able to continue to let what is inside of me, which comes from all the music that I hear, I'd like for that to come out. And it's like, it's not really me that's coming. The music's coming through me. The music's coming through. Music's coming through. Music's coming through. Music's coming through.